Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I am working with the new stitched alphabet die set that, or collection I should say, that has come out from Spellbinders, and these are pretty awesome. So I have to say, now I got a sort of random assortment of letters, and so that's why you see just a few here. Although the collection obviously includes the entire alphabet, and I think you can buy the complete alphabet as a bundle, or you can just pick up individual letters if you're only interested in specific letters. Now, these are a really, really nice size, so you don't necessarily um, need them to maybe spell out an entire word or name. Certainly you could. So here I'm using a just the letter M, and I'm going to spell out the word mom, but instead of using the O, which I don't have, I am going to use the flowers from one of the dancing collection that was released earlier this year. And each of the letters has a die that will cut out the shadow layer or the backing plate. And I've cut that twice, once out of vellum and once out of white. Mainly I did that because I wasn't sure if I wanted to back the letter with white or if I wanted to just back it with vellum. And ultimately I decided to back it with white, but I decided since I already cut out the vellum layer, why not use it? So I ended up using it as a bit of I offset it a little bit in the way that I would offset maybe a highlight, so that vellum layer is pushed up and to the left of the white layer. And then the second die that you get for each letter is will cut out the complete letter as well, and that will it will also cut out the stitching details that you can stitch through if you want, or just leave as a really nice decorative touch. So here I'm doing a little bit of a dry fit. I'm trying to figure out how to space everything, and I didn't push down hard on this pattern paper. Actually, I didn't push down at all as I was trying to kind of lay everything out, and so that gave me the opportunity to still lift it up. But now that I've decided where I want it, I definitely took my ergonomic bone folder and burnished it down really well. Now this is a 5x7 card landscape, and so you can sort of get a sense for the scale of these letters. They're about 1.5 inches tall and pretty chunky. So I can really only fit these two M's. Now, granted, M is one of the wider letters, and that just about takes up, the entire 7 inches. I don't have a ton of room between the two M's, but there's just enough room to fit this flower, and I'm popping it up onto some low profile foam so that it's a little bit raised and can sit sort of on top of or in front of the M's. And this will just be a nice birthday card for my mother-in-law. And in the dancing collection, there's also the little, a couple of different, actually I think there's 3 different dies that will cut out these different leaves. So one die cuts out the smaller leaves, but in that sort of sprig of 3. And then these 2 leaves I'm attaching here they look very similar, but they're a little bit different, and there's 2 separate dies that will cut those out. So I've just die cut all of these out from different shades of green, just to add some depth, dimension, a little bit of visual interest, so that everything isn't so flat. And then once I get this arranged, that's gonna be like a really nice, simple finished card because the letters are really the star because they're so large. And that's the fantastic thing about this collection. And so while I am a huge fan of alphabet die sets, this is definitely one where I feel like it would be nice to have all of the letters in the alphabet, but I don't feel like I would necessarily need that because I think these work really well to be monograms, or you can use them as the first letter of a phrase or sentiment. So, so I feel like, just picking up even a few letters would be great to, have in your stash. And you can even sort of, they're at such a great price point that you can kind of pick them up slowly too if you don't have the budget to pick up the entire alphabet in one go. So here's my final card, and I love how simple it is, but those letters are just amazing, and I like them. As with all stitched dies, I like them with or without the stitching. I think they look great both ways. Thanks so much for joining me today, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye!